Hey there, welcome to the College Investor Audio Show. Today, we got an interesting topic. Could your college close? 5 warning signs every family should watch out for. If you want to dive deeper into this article and everything we talk about on the podcast, you can dive in at thecollegeinvestor.com. You can also like and follow and click all the buttons on social media. Just search for The College Investor and you'll find us pretty much wherever you are. Let's get to it now. The 5 warning signs. Here we go. So, Hampshire College and Anna Maria College have both announced plans to wind down, joining a list of other colleges that have announced closures this year. We did a podcast about that a few weeks ago. Families committing tuition dollars now have a real interest in spotting financial trouble before it surfaces in a closure announcement, right? More than, get this, 30 New England colleges have closed or merged just over the past decade. That's thanks to our friends at Boston Fed Huron Consulting Group, and they project over a quarter of private four-year schools could close or merge in the next 10 years. That's crazy. Forbes' new college financial grades report shows clear balance sheet stress at hundreds of institutions. With these sobering stats in mind, how can you be sure that your college is going to last? Here's what to watch out for. The 5 warning signs when selecting a college. Number 1, low enrollment paired with a thin endowment. Higher education consultants flag schools with lower than 1,000 students and under $100 million in their endowment as high risk. Hampshire enrolled roughly 750 last fall with a $21 million endowment. Anna Maria's endowment sat near $1.6 million. Number 2, shrinking unrestricted net assets. Pull up the school's IRS Form 990 on ProPublica's Nonprofit Explorer. If unrestricted net assets are sliding year over year, the school is burning through cash. Not good. Fundraising patches the hole short term, but doesn't really close the gap between tuition revenue and, of course, operating costs. The third sign, program cuts, layoffs, and some odd new bets, right? Mass layoffs, program closures, and clear distress, they are just clear distress signals. So is sudden expansion into sports or niche programs to chase tuition revenue. Anna Maria cut its music programs in 2022, 3 years before announcing closure. Why is music always the first thing to go? I love music. Number 4, selling off land or buildings. Okay. When a school starts liquidating real estate to cover operating costs, that's a balance sheet under pressure. Buildings sitting empty on campus tours are another tell. A campus built for 2,000 with 1,000 students enrolled. Yeah, that looks the part. Number 5, unusually generous merit aid. Heavy tuition discounting is often a sign a school is struggling to fill seats. Schools generally need around $30,000 per student to cover costs. When discount rates climb and enrollment doesn't, the math stops working. Okay, so if you see any of these signs, here's what you need to do if your school is at risk. Just check the data yourself. And you can. Enrollment trends are public through IPEDS, IPEDS, and we have the link to it inside this article at thecollegeinvestor.com. Financial filings are public through ProPublica. Look at the last 5 years, not just the most recent. Know your closed school discharge rights. Okay, so federal student loans may be eligible for full discharge if your school closes while you're enrolled or within 120, 180 days of your withdrawal. But accepting a teach-out transfer does actually forfeit that discharge. So weigh that trade-off very carefully. Save your transcripts now. Request and store official transcripts every single semester. If a school closes suddenly, getting those records can be a fight, and you're at a massive disadvantage in that fight. All right. Ask hard questions about teach-out partners. If your school announces a partnership with another institution, confirm credit articulation at the program level. Specialized credits in nursing, education, or fine arts don't always transfer cleanly, right? And then be skeptical of aggressive transfer recruiting. Some schools courting transfers from closing colleges are themselves financially stressed. It's kind of a desperation move. Run the same checks on any new option you might have. Here's the bottom line. The College Investor tracks colleges closing in 2026. We did a whole podcast on it, and the closed school discharge process for affected borrowers. You can see all those links inside this article at thecollegeinvestor.com. The Department of Education has discharged roughly $1.9 billion in federal loans from closed schools, averaging like $23K per borrower, but only when borrowers don't transfer credits somewhere else. That's important. Closures rarely come out of nowhere. You can see it coming from a mile away. Enrollment trends, financial filings, on-campus signals tend to point the way months or years before an official announcement. Families paying tuition should look at the numbers the same way the consultants do. And you can do it. We have all the resources at thecollegeinvestor.com. You can also find us all over social media. We're pretty much anywhere you are. Just search for the words The College Investor and you'll find us. We'd love to help you wherever you are in your money journey. Thanks for stopping by today, and we'll talk to you again real soon.